Good morning, main event baseball YouTube fans. Sorry that my voice is softer this morning, but I have a player who's passed out asleep in a room not too far, so I wanted to be very quiet for him. Hope all you guys are having a great Memorial Day weekend. But speaking of Memorial Day, happy Memorial Day Eve. Hope all you guys have some very fun, exciting, lovely, magical Memorial Day plans tomorrow. And all of that, guys. I do want to take a moment and just give you guys a little rundown again for today. The Boise Hawks will wrap up a 6-game series against one of the division rivals, the Ogden Raptors. First pitch is 1:05 Mountain Daylight Time. Remember, it is a day game today and not a night game. So, make sure you have note of that. Also, guys, it is Kids Club Sunday. All kids under 13, all kids 13 or younger get in for free if they are a Boise Hawks Kids Club member as well. So nothing better than to spend your Memorial Day Eve at the ball game.
We have free food?
We do not have, my mom just asked, we do not have free food, but the Boise Hawks guys will be debuting the Hawaiian jerseys today, so that will be really, really cool, guys. But let's just take a little series preview into today's game for the final game of this 6-game series. Okay, main event baseball YouTube fans, like I said, today is game 6 of this 6-game series between Ogden and Boise. And basically a little bit of the series preview is it's been a back and forth series the entire way. It's always been literally entering today's game. It's been one game Boise wins, the next game Ogden wins, then Boise, then Ogden. So it's kind of been those back and forth series, guys. But the one thing that is pretty interesting is that heading into today's game, the Ogden Raptors cannot win this series, okay? It was a very big game last night for both the Boise Hawks and the Ogden Raptors, because whoever did not win last night's game would not be able to win this 6-game series. And with a Boise Hawks walk-off home run win in the second round of the knockout round, that made the Ogden Raptors ineligible to win this series. Now, the best thing the Ogden Raptors can do for today's game is avoid losing the series, and all they have to do is win today's game. If the Ogden Raptors win today's game, they will end this 6-game series with splitting it at 3 games apiece with the Boise Hawks. So very, very crucial that the Ogden Raptors actually come out on a Sunday afternoon and a Memorial Day Eve and try to at least split the 6-game series before heading back to Ogden. As for the Boise Hawks, they want to keep the momentum rolling, guys, because they don't go on the road. On Tuesday, in just 2 days, the Boise Hawks will begin their second home series of their opening homestand when they welcome in the Modesto Roadsters. By the way, the Modesto Roadsters are one of 3 new teams in the Pioneer Independent Baseball League, and heading into today's game, the Modesto Roadsters are sitting in first place in the Pioneer Independent Baseball League at 5-0. They are the only team right now in the Pioneer League at 5-0, and they will be in Boise starting this Tuesday to begin a 6-game series. So it will be all about the momentum this afternoon for the Boise Hawks. Not only are they going to be in their Hawaiian jerseys, but they are going to need to keep the momentum going against Ogden. But it goes the same way for the Ogden Raptors, guys, because on Tuesday, the Ogden Raptors are going to have their 2026 home opener when they welcome in the Missoula Paddleheads. And the Missoula Paddleheads are one of the best teams in the Pioneer Independent Baseball League. So really what makes this game very interesting is both teams need to walk out of today at Hawks Memorial Stadium with a win, okay? And it's all about the momentum. So, yeah, guys, there you guys go and have it. Again, it is Kids Club Sunday. All kids 13 or younger that are a Kid Boise Hawks Kids Club member will get in for free. And it is a Memorial Day Eve. There is nothing better than having a family day at the ballpark on Memorial Day Eve to see the final game of this 6-game series between the Ogden Raptors and the Boise Hawks. And it's a rivalry game series that will end today. So go out, get your tickets. You get your tickets a couple of ways. You could go to the Boise Hawks Stadium, go to the ticket booth and get them. You could go to BoiseHawks.com and get them there. You could go to the Pioneer League app or the Pioneer League website. You would go to PioneerLeagueBaseball.com. You would go and either click on the Boise Hawks or the Ogden Raptors to get them. So those are the only ways you can get your tickets for today's game. So make sure you go out, get your tickets. All right, guys. I'm going to take a little pause for the cause, and then we are going to resume this Memorial Day Eve Boise Hawks pregame show. Hey, baseball fans or main event baseball YouTube fans, welcome back to the Sunday pregame show, guys, as we get ready for game 6 of a 6-game series between the rivalry series of Ogden Raptors and the Boise Hawks. A little reason why we call this at least a rivalry series. Usually when in the business field of sports, guys, when two teams meet up or match up and they are close enough within a few hours away from one another, it counts as a rivalry series, guys. And the only two rivals the Boise Hawks have in the Pioneer Independent Baseball League are the Idaho Falls Chuckers and the Ogden Raptors. Now, like I said, guys, the Boise Hawks have a very big opportunity ahead of them in just a few hours. They have the opportunity not just to win on a Memorial Day Eve, but they have the opportunity to win their first series of 2026 and their opening series of 2026. Now, for the Ogden Raptors, it is a little bit different. The Ogden Raptors cannot win this 6-game series. The only thing they can do is tie it up and leave and head back to Ogden, Utah, with splitting it up at 3 games apiece. The only way that can happen, though, is an Ogden Raptors W today at Hawks Memorial Stadium, guys. And it will not be an easy one, but it will not be an easy win for the Boise Hawks either. The Ogden Raptors are a really aggressive club. They do not come on the field to play baseball. They literally go on the field to make it a living nightmare for the away team. And it's been a back and forth series, like I did say. But if there's anything about the Ogden Raptors I have loved watching in this 6-game series, it is the amount of aggressiveness they bring on that field. They are not a team that is going to be laid back and wait for something to happen. They're that one team, at least, so far in 2026 in the Pioneer League that when they face a team, that team is their bitter enemy. It's not seriously, okay? It doesn't matter if they were playing the Dodgers. It didn't matter. They were playing a T-ball team. The Ogden Raptors played a T-ball team. That T-ball team would be their bitter enemy. And it's not a offensive way of the Ogden Raptors. It's a way it shows you how much they want to go out on that field every single game to get a win. So they don't look at an opponent as an opponent. They look at it as a bitter enemy. And what do you want to do against a bitter enemy? You want to win. So that's how the Ogden Raptors look at the Boise Hawks. However, Ogden Raptor manager Evan Parker and Boise Hawk manager Sean Persky have a lot of respect for one another. They've gone down the same path in coaching. They've had similar playing careers to a certain degree. And, you know, with Persky and Evan Parker, those two managers have nothing but love and respect for one another. But when you got the players on Ogden and Boise on the field, it's just going to be a series or a game you guys will absolutely not want to miss. So as we get ready for Game 6 of this 6-game series, the only question we have to ask is who is going to win on a Memorial Day Eve at Hawks Memorial Stadium? Will it be Ogden? Will it be Boise? Will we see another knockout round home run derby? Of course, we're going to find. My mom doesn't want a home run derby knockout round. Yeah, speaking of that, guys, since we talked about it in our post-game show last night, I want to get you guys' thoughts. Any last-minute opinions? Do you guys like the knockout round? Do you not like it? I would love to know. It's been a rule in the Pioneer League, a extra inning rule since 2021. Don't ask me why the Pioneer League doesn't play extra innings, but I guess they want to make it, you know, unique and as unique as possible. So that could be a reason. But I mean, it was a great game. Okay, really, the past two games in the ninth inning have actually been entertaining. The past two games in this series, the ninth inning has been one of the most entertaining innings so far, you know, and so it's just like, what kind of ball game are we going to have today? We'll have to, of course, wait, find out, and see.